So we got the pedestal in, ready to go, man. We'll call AEP. Got our 2 plugs. I will give AEP a call, get the form to them, get it hooked up. Yeah.
It just pops out. So you run your cord up, and when you're done, you put it right back in.
Oh, cool. You run the cord up in there?
Yep. So,
cool. Like a negative space.
Yep.
Sweet.
That way when it closes back up, it's still waterproof.
All right, cool, man. So one problem I have is I actually had this filled in and flat. We've had some big trucks in here and it's creating divots. I'm gonna go buy a rake, smooth this out into these divots because it actually hit the bottom of my car. And I'm wondering if that's why it was making a sound. Maybe there's something up in my car. I actually have it at the mechanic because I thought my brakes were going bad. Maybe it's like rocks or something up under there. Need to smooth that out. So this is done. I learned a lot with this. I really know nothing about electricity other than it's dangerous. Here's where they dug the ditch all the way. And you can hear the woodpecker in the distance. And so what they do is like, they leave this wire for the electric company AEP to come out. That gives them slack and room to take this off, connect it in. That's what makes it live. So what this is called a pedestal. If you saw the last video, the ditch went under and below the drain runoff there. Electric comes over to here and AEP will come in and put their meter here. That's how they would know to bill me. And these are my outlets. This will be my electric. I will be running extension cords from this to the cabin for the time being. Now, the reason I'm not getting it full blown yet is because you have to have the ditch dug all the way down. And you have to have these pipes, conduits, and you have to have wire. You're looking at about $3,500 for that. So I'm gonna wait on that. Then I also have to pay John to come back out, change my box on the side of the cabin into a switch off so you can switch it from generator and make it a real 200 amp box. Right now it's set up for a generator, but it is wired. The whole cabin is wired. But for the time being, what I got to do is get a hold of AEP, set up, schedule time for them to come out and make this live, get them the certification that John signed saying he inspected it, it's ready to go. This is a lightning rod. This lightning rod goes into the ground in case it's hit, and it has to be 6 feet away. We have to keep that up out of the ground so AEP can see it. Once they see it, we can bury it all the way. So super excited. Wasn't cheap, but progress was made. And I'm about to have electric at the cabin, which will be just unbelievably game-changing. So I'm going to go buy a water hose, extension, so I can get out here and spray some of this stuff off, water some of my plants, get a rake, smooth this out. I'm going to do some small projects today. Maybe fiddle around with some other things. Going to get some water hoses. Let's see, what do we need? We need water hoses, long water hoses. I just got a new sprayer, so I've got that. Long water hoses, a rake, a metal rake, so I can fix the driveway, because that is a problem. And then I need to call AEP get that scheduled, and send them the inspection form. Well, I purchased this wrought iron rake, and now I'm going to spend some time just pulling the gravel over into this ditch, leveling it out, because it scraped the bottom of my car and actually had to take it in. It actually made it missing 6 screws on the belly pan. So it has to be fixed because I can't drive my car on it. All right, so I got the splitter on. This right one will go to my shower. That's going to be hanging out on my, what do you call it, porch roof overhang. And then this one will be the water hose. This one will get this shower hooked up to it. It's a really short one. I think it said 25 feet, but it looks shorter than that, but I trust it. All right. So this guy. Oh, I knew one of these was missing a washer, because I found an extra washer. Let's see. Is it in my pocket? Yes, it is. Nope, it's not missing a washer there. This one has a washer, so it should be okay. Set that washer down. So what is it? Let's see. I'll set this down. So, what we'll do, I neglected to bring my drill. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up? What's up, Banja? We call that one Banja because it's got the long, creamy thing on the face, and it looks like a banjo. All right, so basically how this will work. I'm going to assemble this up there. Here, let's just do it. For all intents and purposes, let's make sure this is on shower. I can't tell. There's the arrow. Okay, shower. Shower. So let's put this guy. Okay, so right now, it's not hooked up correctly because I want to actually have it spraying out there so you can shower your feet. However, I could have you shower your feet here, but then that would wear the paint. Hi! That would wear the paint and get the porch muddy. So I think it should be out there. So I'm probably gonna have to build like an extension arm out. But we will turn the water on just to see if it works, like a test. What do you think? You want to get showered? Boom! Boom, look at that. That's awesome. And of course, I'll make sure all this stuff is tightly secured to the cabin. And I'm going to make sure that's sticking out further. It comes down here in the concrete. But, you know, on a hot summer day, you're muddy, you're dirty. You come over here, wash your feet off. Awesome. I also hooked this guy up. Looks like it's leaking a little bit right there, but I ain't worried about that. This is a 100-foot hose, so I can get really far away. You guys want some more water in your pond? Most of the trees I planted lived, but I'd say 25% of them died. 20% probably died. Let's see this water hose stretch out. Okay, I'm going to turn off. Oops, I turned off the wrong one. All right, I turned off the sprayer so we can get more pressure. Hello. Hello. Hi. What you doing? What you doing? Bye. Privacy. What's crazy is that I thought this hose would go all the way out to there, but it doesn't. But what this tells me is this is a 100-foot hose, but it's also connected to another hose. So that's probably 125 feet, which isn't as far as I thought. So I just wanted to, at least it reaches to here because I wanted to spray off this mud. Keep it clean. It's cool because like right now there's not a floor that's sealed. It'll just go between the cracks. So I probably need to get another 50-foot hose to reach out there. Really dirty. Got some extra wood left over from that we didn't have to use, that we can use on the retaining wall. Cool. Kind of a low-key day. Feeling kind of tired today. Never had a hose this far out, so that's cool. Feels good. I almost reach all my plants, but not quite. You notice I did not get this filled in. It is caked on there. I'm gonna have to bring in more gravel like this. That's actually 3 loads right here. 3 loads from my wheelbarrow. Sure doesn't look like it. Doesn't go far. I always get nervous when I leave. I'm afraid the cats are around the truck or something, but I try to make sure. But backing out's always fun because my gate is not super wide and it's easy to go in the ditch. Now I'm down in the divot. So big success today getting that electric. Got to go home now and email the signed inspection report from John, electrician, back to AEP, and then they'll schedule a hookup and it'll take 1 to 10 days. So that's pretty cool. I even think I'll build like a little roof over that like I did in my place in Columbus, like a cute little covering and make it look cool. I like that the electric's on that side of it, so when you pull in you don't really see it, so that's kind of nice. But all in all, productive day. Got some water hoses extensions in and bought a rake, and we got the electric ready to go. I like driving by this. I'm almost at the gas station, but there's this power plant back here, and basically what's cool about it is it reminds me of when we went to New Mexico, and it's on the way. It's like 4 miles from the cabin, but I really think it's cool. If you drive by and listen to it, it buzzes. So that's pretty cool.